What if I told you the secret to making millions of dollars is not crypto, not drop shipping, not even AI? It's blending your iPhone. Sounds stupid, right? Well, in 2006, one man literally became internet famous and turned his small blender company into a multi-million-dollar empire by destroying gadgets and a blender. Welcome to the bizarre genius of Blendtec's Will It Blend?
Okay, let's rewind. Back in the mid-2000s, YouTube was like the Wild West. Cat videos, lip-sync parodies, and people falling off skateboards.
Accidents will happen. Nine.
Meanwhile, Blendtec, a boring blender company in Utah, had a problem. No one cared about them. Their machines were powerful, but invisible in the crowded market. Then enters Tom Dixon, company founder, CEO, and apparently a mad scientist. He's in a lab coat, poker-faced, and he asks the now legendary question, will it blend? That is the question.
Will it blend? That is the question.
And instead of just blending fruit or ice, he throws in golf balls, glow sticks, even a rake handle. Spoiler, it blended. But the real turning point? 2007, Apple launches the very first iPhone. It's sleek, it's revolutionary, it's $499, which in 2007 was basically half your kidney. And what does Tom do? He tosses it straight into the blender. And YouTube lost its mind. Millions of views overnight. People were horrified and entertained at the same time. Like, this man just destroyed a perfectly good iPhone. But wait, dang, that blender's powerful. That's the genius. He made you laugh, he made you cry, and he made you want to buy a blender you didn't even know you needed. And here's where it gets even better. Blendtec's competitors had no idea how to respond. Vitamix, their biggest rival, was still making traditional ads with smoothies and health benefits. Meanwhile, Tom's over here turning MacBooks into dust and getting millions of views. But the iPhone was just the beginning. Tom became obsessed with finding the most ridiculous things to blend. Chuck Norris action figures, because apparently even Chuck Norris facts couldn't save it from this blender. A Justin Bieber CD, which honestly, some people probably enjoyed watching more than his music. And get this, viewers started requesting what to blend next. It became interactive. People would comment, blend a calculator, or blend marbles, and Tom would actually do it. He turned his audience into his marketing team. So here's the million-dollar question. Why did this silly idea work? Entertainment equals advertising. Nobody clicks on boring ads, but if you see a guy in a lab coat blending an iPad, you're sharing that with your friends. Proof of power. You don't need a chart saying our blender is strong. Nope. You literally saw it turn an iPhone into dust. That's stronger than any sales pitch. Timing. YouTube was new, viral sharing was exploding, and nobody else was doing creative brand content like this. Blendtec was basically an OG meme lord. Authenticity. Tom wasn't some polished influencer. He looked like your science teacher. That made it feel real, not corporate. The numbers were insane. Before Will It Blend, barely anyone knew Blendtec existed. After, they went from a small Utah company to being featured on The Tonight Show, Good Morning America, and countless international TV shows. Tom became a celebrity. Their YouTube channel hit millions of subscribers, and they were selling blenders to countries they'd never even shipped to before. And the result? Their sales skyrocketed. Some reports say a 700% increase. This small blender brand turned into a household name worldwide, all because they asked, will it blend?
Will it blend? That is the question.
And here's something most people don't know. Tom almost got in trouble with Apple. Apparently, blending their brand new iPhone didn't sit well with their legal team initially, but the video was so popular that Apple eventually realized it was actually helping them. People saw how solid their build quality was because it took a literal industrial blender to destroy it. Talk about accidental product placement.
Now, imagine if other companies tried this strategy. Tesla, will it drive? And then they throw it off a cliff. Starbucks, will it spill? Spoiler, yes. Amazon, will it deliver? They blend your package before it arrives. But the difference is, Blendtec owned the joke. They didn't just make ads, they made culture. So what's the big lesson here? You don't need a huge marketing budget. You need an idea that makes people go, wait, what did I just watch? Blendtec didn't just sell a product, they sold a story. And the story was so good, people spread it for free. That's how you make millions by, well, grinding iPhones.
So, next time you're trying to figure out how to market your brand, don't ask, how much should I spend on ads? Instead ask, how can I blend an iPhone? But seriously, be entertaining, be bold, and maybe, just maybe, the internet will do the rest.
Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe for more weird business stories and strategies.